of course, the focus of this show is to remind people not to take shots at the low-hanging fruit, but to remind people how we got in this situation. And the way we got in this situation is decade after decade of our political class turning its backs on the majority of its citizens. What do you call a system? What do you call a system where 63% of its citizens can't afford a $1,000 emergency? What do you call that? A failed system. Richest country in the world, 70% of its people live paycheck to paycheck. That's a failed system that the oligarchs are okay with. And now everybody's pretending. Now everybody's like, okay, yeah, we have a bigger problem we have to address. But right now, the bigger problem is Trump. We have to all come together to get rid of Trump. Well, I'm going to show you, here's part of that thinking. There's Colin Powell. We've come to live in a society based on insults and lies. And if they would have kept that quote going, and he was going, and I was proud to do my part.
Reminder, I'm a trendsetter.
Yeah, and I was proud to kick things off back in 2001 at the UN with a series of lies. Was exactly what he did. What was it, 2001 or 2002? Was it 2002 he did?
Are insults worse than all the bombs?
You tell me. Insults and lies. What I've said is, come on, who doesn't enjoy being lectured on civility and honesty by one of the guys who lied us into an illegal war that killed 1 million people for oil? Is it just me, or is it getting harder and harder to distinguish the Onion headlines from establishment news headlines? Yeah. I mean, this is a real... This guy, how did this guy not get into a bathtub and do some, what do they call Harry Carey? What did they call those? How does he live with himself? No problem. It turns out, no, he doesn't seem to have a problem. He refers to the Iraq War as a blot on his career. A blot on his record. A blot. Not that he's responsible for horribleness, but it was a blot
on his career.
On his career.
He somehow brought it back to him.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, he doesn't say, yeah, you know what, I'm going to spend the rest of my life trying to make it up to those Iraqi people. No, he never said that. What did you do to try to make it up to them? Nothing. You give speeches about how someone else is a liar? I did that. I'm pointing out how someone else is lying. You know, the guy who wants to invade the country next to Iraq? The guy who's president now? From my party, from his Republican Party? Wow. An African-American Republican. There you go. That's the kind of mentalness you get from, anyway. That's fantastic, isn't it?
It's the amount of amnesia we see in society, where now we're bringing back members of the Bush administration and giving them all a pass because Trump says so many mean things. I mean, it's disturbing on so many levels. I mean, what's going to happen 20 years from now? Are we going to yearn for the days of Donald Trump?
No kidding. No kidding. Oh, remember when Steve Bannon was in the White House? Remember those days? Those are the good days, huh? Is that what people are going to be? Where's Dick Cheney? Well, they're already doing that.
Yeah.
It's stunning. It's stunning. The inability of this country to deal with the actual problem, which is the fact that we don't live in a democracy. We live in an oligarchy. Everybody knows that. No one wants to fix it. You know why? Because the people with the microphones in the corporate media, they are the boat, as Phil Donahue says. They don't want to rock the boat. They are the boat. It's just amazing. Nobody wants to fix the problem that gave us Trump because they are the problem that gave us Trump. He's the problem. He's why we have Trump. Anyway, he didn't go to the UN to try to give a speech to get everybody health care, did he? No?
I don't
Did he
think so.
go to the UN to give a speech to give everybody access to college without
Nope.
going? No? How about a living wage?
No.
How about for climate change? No. Oh, he went
Well,
to...
he's not sure on that
He's
yet.
not sure on climate
But
change?
let's lay off the insults. That's his message.
It's disgusting. And Colin Powell, people still think he's like some respectable guy. He's just another war criminal as far as I'm concerned. If you listen to his chief of staff, why am I Powell? Why am I blanking on his name? I'll think of it. He knows that we went to the Iraq twice for oil. So you think he doesn't? You think he doesn't? Where's his campaign to get everybody put in jail who led us into an illegal war? I don't see it. You think is he screaming about the torturers that he worked with and the people in that administration that ordered torture and war crimes? Is he screaming about that? No. What is he screaming about? Trump.
I think Wilkerson. That's the
yes,
name.
Colonel Wilkinson. Thank you. Is he screaming about all the war criminals that never got prosecuted? No. He's upset that lying got invented in January 2017. That's what he's upset about. That lying got invented in January 2017. One of the biggest liars in the history of our country lied us into an illegal war famously. But somehow he's a victim. A general lying us into a war is somehow a victim, even though I knew it was a lie. You know how I know he knew the Iraq war was a lie when he was selling it? Because I knew it was a lie. And if somebody as dumb as me saw through that, I'm sure somebody with 4-star general, he knew it. I'm sure he saw through it. And he did it anyway because that's the kind of maniacs these people are. But now everybody's got to be, now he gets to regain some dignity and respect because Trump? No, sorry. No, you don't. You go down as one of the people who were a traitor to your country. Our next live Jimmy Dore show is February 1st in Burbank, California. Go to jimmydorcomedy.com for a list of all our live shows, and please become a premium member if you can. Become a patron. It's the way we support this show because they're coming at us, and we give you bonus. We give you hours of bonus material every week. Check it out. Become a patron. And if you can, make sure you're still subscribed. They unsubscribe people every day. I know it sounds crazy. It only takes a second. Please make sure and click that bell when you subscribe so they'll send you a notice